And I mean, Zach, I think everyone's just wondering, what an opening.
Damn it.
Did you watch the Bengals-Ravens game? Because I was listening back to last week, and you were adamant about not.
I did not turn it on. And then it was about 8:45, and Jen was like, "Wait, isn't the Bengals game on?" I said, "Yeah, it's on right now." She's like, "Why aren't we watching it?" I was like, "I don't want to watch that." She was like, "Seriously? I want to watch it." And I was like, "I'd really rather not. It's gonna make me upset." And she was like, "Okay." And then, like an hour later, it was almost halftime. And she was like, "Can we please turn on during the second half?" I was like, "Okay." So I turned it on.
She said, "I'm sure she begged you."
Were you just following it along on like ESPN app?
I was just following the ESPN app. Yeah.
So you said like we don't want to turn it on because it'll get you upset? Did it end up getting you upset? I only asked because you're like a Hall of Famer at like deflecting.
Yeah.
Where like when the Hubbard happened.
Yeah, that's like, the only time I got upset.
You immediately messaged like, "Damn, I could have had Bengals money line right before that." And
I had it up on my phone
instead of being like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" or some some fan reaction. It was like, I could have had Bengals money line. Yeah. So I was like, I don't know if he was deflecting.
But I did have it up on my phone. I was like, all right. As soon as I get a chance, it was like plus 150 or something like that. It was plus money, and I was like, oh, let's wait and see if they get a field goal or something, if the Ravens score a touchdown here, it'll go up even more. And then that happened. I was like, well, there goes that. I was actually more upset about it because I knew. Well, I assumed the Ravens were going to lose. I was already in the mindset of the whole week I had gone through the grief process of losing a playoff game.
But once it gets 17-17, you have a first and goal.
Right.
The 4.
Right. But like
you had to. Did you think that okay, we actually have a chance at that point?
The only joy I would have gotten out of winning that game was that short-lived But I already said I wasn't going to talk shit because I wasn't talking shit before. I shouldn't be able to talk shit after because I didn't believe they were going to win.
Right.
So I wasn't looking forward to that. That's fair. Maybe I'm just better than you.
Yeah, probably.
The only joy out of that I would have been like, okay, that's sort of short lived. We knocked the Bengals out of the playoffs. That's that's pretty cool. Whatever. But then it's like, oh, now we have to play the Bills or Chiefs or whoever it would have been in Buffalo or in Kansas City. In Kansas City, I'm like, well, there's no joy to be had there.
It could have been like a whole week of more like, is Lamar coming back? Which is probably actually
that would have been nauseating. Terrible. And another week of Greg Roman. Instead, we got we can get into that later.
I'm guessing that's a part of your shit. All right,
yes sir.
We'll go to stand and bunk. Scotty, give us a stand.
I'm gonna say tattoos.
Oh yeah, what do you get?
Tattoos. You got another tattoo?
I got another one just now. I just came back from
on your asshole.
Yes. Send a pic.
Okay.
Or is it does it look like shit because they just did it? I don't know how tattoos. Is it all super red, like inflamed, or?
No, I mean it looks like. So right now it's covered with what you cover a tattoo with while it leaks.
Is that plastic or the cellophane or whatever? It's like
in a week,
saran wrap.
In a week I'll take it off and it'll look fucking pretty. But I took a picture as they were wiping it off so that I could get.
He leaking.
Is that
Oh, it's Ash Ketchum from Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
That's so dope.
Well,
it's red. It's red.
No, it's from Gold and Silver. So his name's Ethan apparently. But
okay, that's a character from Gold and Silver. Okay.
Pokemon Gold and Silver. Yeah.
Very cool.
Did it hurt?
No, a few little here and there, but
yeah.
That's not a bad spot for a tattoo.
My tough little man.
My brave little soul.
You know how it's the one pain I can control.
Who's the person sitting behind you?
Frumpy McDumpy.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure it wasn't Jess before I talked about their dump truck that they have.
Someone in the barbershop.
In the barbershop.
Doing something unholy. All right, Zach, you got to stand.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. We have driven this piece of shit out of town. Thanks for the MVP, you little bitch. No, Greg Roman's gone. That's huge. It's exciting. New horizons. And the positive note that they're there is no, I understand that a team's not going to come out and be like, yeah, we have no idea what the contracts are like. We have no idea. It's like they want to set a positive tone out there because it's going to make Lamar feel better about it. But still, like the way they said it, where they're 200%. Like 200% he's our quarterback next year, which is
that's a lot of percent.
Which is it's encouraging because it's like even if
double 100.
Yeah, even if Lamar doesn't want to take whatever their max offer is, they are going to franchise tag him, and what it seems like they'll play him. They won't trade him next year if they have to tag him, because you can tag him how many times? Like 3 times, I think.
Yeah. So
you could tag him, and then if negotiations break down the following year, then you could tag him again and trade him then. So I think next year the stability is there. I think it's a good thing to involve him in the OC search, or at least to say that you're going to involve him is a good olive branch to reach out to kind of make sure things are all copacetic. So
now it's definitely like you got to get the deal done fast, because if Lamar's going to be part of the OC search,
right,
he's got to have a contract.
Right.
Okay.
Well, he could do that and still just assume he's going to get a contract.
Right. No, I did. I tweeted that. I tweeted out that same thing where I was like, you need to pay him because the offensive coordinator is going to want to know who his quarterback's going to be next year. And so if you want to get a quality OC candidate to buy in, then you need to make sure that things are, solid with your quarterback next year.
Yeah, Zach, you've been on an emotional ride because even like this time last week, you were like, well, fuck him. If he's thinking like this, we'll get another quarterback.
Well, that's not
trade
so
him somewhere.
That's not so much like I think he's a bad quarterback, get him the fuck out of here. It was more like I can live with if this is the way he's feeling, I can live with him, with the prospect of moving on from Lamar. Not that I want him to. I would rather have, aside from maybe Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen, I don't think there's any other quarterback. No, there's no other quarterback I'd rather have on the team.
Come on.
Burrow.
No.
Herbert?
No.
You wouldn't take Burrow right now?
Over
Lamar?
Over Lamar? No.
That's...
I wouldn't.
Scotty, would you?
Yeah.
Did you make that deal?
Well, yeah, it's like he has no emotional connection to Lamar.
I'd take Sam Darnold.
I bet you would. You probably will after Joe Burrow has a career-ending injury.
Whoa, chill the fuck
Chill.
out, bro.
My ideal Bengals fandom scenario is Burrow wins a Super Bowl this year, retires, and then it's Sam Darnold and Andy Dalton have a quarterback competition for the Bengals starting job.
Baker Mayfield's the backup.
God, it's like what the Broncos have lived with.
You remember that Sam Darnold touchdown pass against the Niners, though?
We'll always never forget about that.
Scotty, you remember that?
That's all we got.
That's all I have.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's good.
Remember Sam Darnold run against the Broncos?
Or a Broncos?
Yeah, 40-something yards.
And his pass to Robbie Anderson against the Broncos. He fucking loves the Broncos, bro. He beat the Broncos as a Panther this year.
They played the Panther? Yeah, they did in Carolina. That was when Russell got yelled at. Oh shit.
I think I was at your parents' house when I watched that game.
I was just gonna say
it was great. It was a great game.
The Ravens now for the first time probably in a few years. I mean, every offseason is interesting when it comes to free agents, but this year you actually have an offseason where it's very, very interesting compared to the ones in the past where you're just which free agents are they going to sign? Blah, blah, blah.
And we have a 22nd pick, which is obviously not, that's not a marquee pick, but that's still high enough where it's a good spot. It's a good trade back spot. Yeah. So it's a way to get good capital. And I think our best picks come, the third and fourth rounds. I
always love the fans who go to the draft. Their team's picking in the 20s, and they trade out of the first round.
Yeah, they spent all that money and time, and just to go to they only bought tickets for the first day.
Yeah,
and it's like, all right, see ya.
My stand went to Jeff Ruby's last night.
Ooh.
Slapped as always.
With whom?
My parents.
Oh, okay.
I took them, and my other stand is I love the NFL so much. I love NFL history. So you have the Music City Miracle, Minneapolis Miracle, Ghost to the Post, Wide Right, the Drive, the Fumble, all these plays with names, and there's finally one with the Bengals, the Fumble in the Jungle, with Sam Hubbard. So that's so gay. Why?
Oh yeah, that was gonna be my stardom actually.
Oh,
was names.
Oh, okay.
I swear.
Well, okay. Well, same page, but yeah, this is like I love NFL history. Minneapolis Miracle, the helmet catch, the tuck rule, the immaculate reception, all these plays with names, and now there's finally one that like has the Bengals on it. And Fumble in the Jungle kind of would have been Jeremy Hill, and now it's not. So.
Oh yeah. You're lucky.
That's my stand. What?
They never talk about
Shut the fuck up.
You asked me what.
All right, what?
They never talk about what the spreads were in those games. Like the teams that it's like, oh, they had this miracle to win. It was like, yeah, they were supposed to win by more than a fucking touchdown. So it's not that miraculous. It's luck is what it is. It's not like cemented in history.
Exactly.
I know, but like like those kinds of things. You think about that. You think of it as like a glorifying thing for that team. It shouldn't be glorifying for the Bengals. They should be embarrassed that it was in that situation.
Wow.
So it's like the immaculate reception. Like the Steelers shouldn't settle that or celebrate that because they didn't cover that night. They only won by 2.
Right. If you were there for it, you hated the Steelers, you probably feel differently.
Zach's never took an L in his life.
It ain't starting now.
Okay, bunks. I'll just start parlaying into that. But birthdays, getting old sucks. 28 now. So that 30 is
welcome to the club.
Yeah.
You never worked a damn day in your life.
Scotty, you'll be 29 here in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Weird
you
to
got
bring that
soft
up right
hands.
What to say it's weird to say that your birthday's
What's
coming
your
up?
agenda, Shelby? What's your agenda
Shelby,
here?
what's your angle here?
That you also have a birthday coming up?
Why are you so cynical?
We might be looking into this harder than it needs to be.
My bunk is getting older. It sucks. Scotty, a whole year older.
Scotty, you're our resident old fuck. Any thoughts?
My also bunk was Nathan and Zack didn't wish me happy birthday. So that was...
Oh, no.
I went out with you for your birthday.
Yeah.
Early. I got it out of the way early.
Yeah. That was brutal.
No.
Scotty did.
I did. I was
texted me.
Yeah, Jess was like, does Shelby even have my number?
No, I actually don't. I thought that the other day. I don't have her number.
Yeah.
But then, like, she said happy birthday. I'm like, oh, shit, who is this? Because it was the first text in our conversation. I'm like, oh, God, I gotta fake this. And then her picture showed up at the top, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's Jesslyn.
Yeah, and you know what? It's funny because she was like, hey, if he doesn't know, should I just act like I'm some girl he forgot about? I'm like, oh, please. But I don't did you text back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I said thank you, Jesslyn, so it's like,
damn,
foiled that plan.
Some might say you aborted it.
But if her picture wasn't in her, like the text thing, I would have been fucked. Yeah. Also, another bunk is when you get a sports trivia question wrong in front of people. Like, I was like trusted to get this right because I'm the sports guy.
Oh, fuck this.
And I answered it with confidence.
Oh, no, that's the worst.
Yeah, is that not the worst?
No, but you know what's the worst is like everyone looks at you like, ooh, Scotty's the sports guy. Or Shelby,
yeah,
you know
it was
sports.
an NBA question. It was an NBA question.
Oh.
It was the...
Your Achilles heel.
Yeah. It was...
Not to be confused with Kevin Durant's Achilles heel, which
was
his Achilles heel.
But they like, as soon as like, the person was just like, which NBA? And it's just like 8 heads just looked at me, and I'm like, I don't fucking know. And they're like, which professional basketball team was formed in New York in January of 1927?
I would have guessed the Knickerbockers.
I said the Knickerbockers.
The what?
Did you say Nickin?
Shut the fuck up, all of you.
Is it Nicker or Nickin? It's Knicker, not En. Okay.
Yes.
So that shows how much I know.
I guessed that. I was like, right?
Is it the Nets?
No.
Is it
the Globetrotters?
Yes.
It's the Harlem
Globetrotters.
Globetrotters.
It's the Harlem Globetrotters.
That's not. Is that an NBA game?
That's why I prefaced it. I said, which NBA? I was like, no. He said, which professional basketball team? And it was the Globetrotters. And I look like a fucking idiot. So yeah, that is the worst when you're supposed to be the sports guy. Who else has a bump?
I do.
Okay.
And it's Scotty. And here's why.
Is it your team taking an L?
No.
Is it because I am sending spoilers?
Yeah, he sent me an Ant-Man spoiler today, and I was like, "Do me a favor, don't ever send me shit like this again, because I'm gonna watch it and then I'm gonna get upset."
You send Zack a spoiler, you see those 3 dots pop up, you're like, "He's coming back with heat."
We're not even sure if it's real. It could be fake. It's so grainy, and it could be something. But it was something that, if it is in the movie, would have been nice to have been surprised in the theater. So
it seems like it's something as though like you see when if you go to like Disney World and ride a Marvel ride, like he's like, "Who let the kids in here?"
Right.
Like, "Oh, you're a villain."
When are you guys seeing it?
The Thursday, the 17th.
17th.
Oh, that's 16th? Good, because I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
Shelby, if there's a movie that you did not want to go to, it's this one.
I know, but I just would have been nice. Would have been nice.
What are you doing on the 16th?
I thought it was the 17th.
16th.
Sorry, no, it's actually the 16th. It comes out the 17th, but I'm seeing it the day.
Oh, seeing it the day before? Yeah, something just cleared up. I'm completely free that day. Literally, it says, hang out with friends on my calendar. So, I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
I'm busy.
Speaking of spoilers, were you guys spoiled when LaShawn McCoy did that, like 3 years ago?
No.
He spoiled...
the Spider-Man, right?
I thought it was...
No. Yeah.
Avengers Endgame, yeah. Because he tweeted, "The worst day ever, me and Lil Shady are..." He calls his son Lil Shady. "Me and Lil Shady are hurt. They killed Iron Man. Take Captain America instead." Oh, and then everyone fucking hated him. You guys weren't spoiled by that?
No.
Oh. Good for you. Zach, you weren't?
I
don't remember.
I didn't see it.
I remember like a week before I muted everything. On Twitter, and any muted, you can mute like keywords.
Oh, okay.
So anything I had, my list was like this long.
I muted Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, and Sean McVay.
Yeah.
And Aaron Donald. And then I didn't mute Aaron Donald, and then it was like, Aaron Donald's gonna make a play. Came up on my timeline like 3 days later. Okay, that's good. I just remember that being the biggest fucking deal. Scotty, yours bunk.
I'm gonna say
it's Zach. What?
It's gonna say Zack.
Bitch.
I'm gonna say it is having Fridays off sometimes.
A bunk?
Yeah.
How's that a bunk?
Because you don't think it's a bunk until Thursdays, or until Monday through Thursday is you're literally like killing yourself. And Fridays are fun if you work in a place that like you like the people, and then I don't know. This might be unrelated. I've just done it for a year now of not having to work on Fridays, and now I am regretting it.
But it seems like what you said was like Monday through Thursday you were killing yourself. So like, shouldn't you welcome Friday as an off day?
Yeah, but by Friday I'm so tired. I sleep in. I waste a lot of the day. It feels like.
Yeah, you get that day off. You're just like, what did I do with it? And,
exactly.
Yeah, okay. Because I had the similar scenario Monday,
and it's just a catch-all day. Like you can't. Sometimes you just can't get everything done Monday through Thursday when you have like you're like waiting on other things to be put in place to move forward with projects, and then it's like, well, I can't do this until Friday, and so sometimes I'm even working Friday a lot of the time. So it's like, this is sick.
All right. Let's go into Stardom Situm while Shelby's getting some more water here. I will go ahead and take the Jesus, take the wheel. Nope, I'll grab it. Thanks, Jesus. We got this from here. Scotty, do you have a Stardom?
My Stardom was Fumble in the Jungle.
Oh my God.
That's a good thing.
It is.
I guess if you like fucking dumbass nicknames.
Okay, here's the thing, Zach. We'll never.
Remember, you got him 6.5.
Yeah, I know. I did early.
Exactly. I will never say Fumble in the Jungle.
I also had plus or -8 as well, which didn't hit. So
I will never say Fumble in the Jungle again if you agree.
Never to talk shit. Never to do.
Mile High Miracle never happened.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that. That was great.
No, it never happened.
Yeah, but you were favorites though. You're supposed. That's like we were
right.
Underdogs. So it's the opposite situation.
No.
It's fine. Let them have their roses. They still don't have any Super Bowls. My Stardom is
real quick. Zach, do you like out of the names I listed? Do you like Music City Miracle.
Oh boy, here we go.
What?
I don't know. It's just This
There's
feels
a top 5 I was dealing with.
Okay.
I ranked mine.
It was about you ready to hit me with some fucking
but
attack here.
How do you feel about the Music City Miracle? Because that was
neutral.
Why neutral?
I just don't. It's a cool play, sure. I don't know anything about. I couldn't even tell you who the quarterbacks were.
It was the Titans lateral on the kickoff against the Bills.
Right.
Oh, okay. But like, if you
I'm familiar with the teams. I just
know, if
like,
you were a Titans fan though, would you have would that be like a nickname that you would have liked?
Oh, like yeah.
But they beat a backup quarterback that day and didn't cover as favorites. So why would you like it?
See, I knew you were going to do this. But that's what I'm saying. It's like fans. That was my problem.
Okay.
It's like fans of the NFL who didn't watch the game live or don't know the scenarios around it. They don't have that context. That's why I'm saying is if you have that context, it makes it a little less special. If you know, it's like they were supposed to win that game. It's not like this isn't like some underdog, huge, crazy Cinderella story. It's no, this is a team that shouldn't have been in that scenario in the first place, which would make it less special.
Yeah, but you just said if you were a fan of the Titans, you'd been like, oh yeah, I love that nickname, awesome play.
Oh yeah, the name's cool, sure.
Okay,
yeah.
All right, go into your stardom.
My stardom is Boston.
Scotty.
No, my stardom is Boston. Oh. Last night I was I was looking at the guy that works with me that talks a lot about sports betting. He was talking about so he was talking about he's a bet virgin. He's just getting into it, and so he's talking about it's got these boosts for same game parlays and all this stupid shit. And he was like, you just got to take something on the game. And I was like, I don't see any games I like tonight. The only game I could see myself even watching would be this Warriors Celtics game, but I'm not going to take the Celtics. I think they're minus 8.5 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it went to double overtime and they won. So it's but they didn't cover. But they
shouldn't even celebrate, really.
Right. So they had this. It's just nice when the Warriors, when you see the Warriors losing one of those marquee games like that. I always like to see it. So props to the Celtics.
Scotty, a stardom?
My stardom was Fumble in the Jungle, but I do have another stardom. Okay. So there's this guy on TikTok, and he's like, "Okay, guys, I'm sure by this point, you know who this is." But he's like, we're gonna turn $10 into $10,000 sports betting.
Oh,
by just
fucking guy.
By just carrying it over, right? Rolling it over into the next bet.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, if you hit 14 in a row.
Yeah,
or 10
if you start with $10, you hit 14 even money bets in a row, you'll have $1 million.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's $100.
Okay.
But the $10 bet to get to 10,000 is 10 bets in a row, and he just hit his 5th or 6th.
Ooh.
So I tailed it last night, and it hit, and it was. I mean, he takes ridiculously bad lines, minus 600, minus 400, and puts it in a parlay until it's plus 110 or something.
Yeah.
So last night was James Harden to have 8 assists and 15 points, Joel Embiid to have 25 points, and Simons on the Blazers to have 15 points. And so I took it, and it hit. It didn't hit with ease, but it hit. And I'm gonna keep going. And I mean, might as well. But that's my.
We got to get you back into sports betting somehow. Shelby, did you have a stardom?
It sounded like it should have been a stand for Scotty.
It's not.
I'm just kidding.
God damn
it. Going to the bathroom too long is my stardom. So it came out that Josh McDaniels didn't take the Colts job. Zach, you remember he was the Colts coach for a day?
Yep. Oh, I hope this is real, bro.
Oh, no, dude, I hope so too.
It has to be real.
Basically, it was, I should probably bring it up for context, but Josh McDaniels, that deal with the Colts, it fell through.
This ties into my sit-em.
It fell through because his wife was turned off by the Colts when Jim Irsay came to the McDaniels household and was in the bathroom for almost or a little bit over an hour.
An hour?
Yeah. And so it was kind of
oh my
God, uncomfortably long time.
Yeah. McDaniel's wife made him pull the plug after having Irsay in their home in Massachusetts and observing his odd behavior. Behavior that included being in the McDaniel's family bathroom for a very long and awkward period of time.
You think he was jerking off in there?
Either that or Coke.
Yeah. Well, Coke doesn't take an hour.
How would you know?
Well, you think about it.
Zack knows.
Well, you think about it, it's like you're not going to want to be sitting in a fucking bathroom board while you're ripping rails. You know, it's like he's either had a really bad gastrointestinal episode, or this dude was.
The Ben Stiller clip from Along Came Polly was passed around.
Yeah. Which this ties into my sit-em, which is bullying. It seems like Josh McDaniel. The reason the Raiders don't have a quarterback anymore is because Josh McDaniels bullied Derek Carr. Apparently,
sounded like he just treated a guy like he treats the other 52 on the active roster.
That's what I.
Everybody responds to bullying differently.
Hurt people. That is kind of wild, though. But it kind of like. I don't know.
What was the slam poetry thing that Jonah Hill did?
Jesus died for our Cynthias. You are dead.
What was the hurt one though? He said something. Oh no. Okay. Now.
All right. Yeah. We'll
but it did just seem like, Derek, what the fuck have you ever done to be given special treatment? Because by all accounts, Belichick would rip into Brady like that. So I think that's where it came from. I did see one where it was
yelling, angry, waving my hand.
Julia Roberts, Julia Rob Hurts.
Cynthia, Cynthia, you're dead. You are dead. Beep boop beep. You're dead.
Keep going.
That's the end of it.
Oh, okay. I did see a compilation of Derek Carr playoff touchdown passes, and it was like, it took forever to put this together, and it was just one.
Just the Bengals one? Yeah.
It's just Eli Apple getting burned.
Beautiful.
Oh, good stuff.
Good stuff.
My sit-em is football guys, because Mike McDaniel might not be a football guy because he was vaping on the sideline. What was your first reaction when you saw it? Did you like McDaniels more before or after that?
I think it's smart.
After what?
I think it's smart because nicotine is proven to improve focus. Now, is it sending the right message to all the young fans that are watching the game? Maybe not so much. Don't vape until at least to the legal age of 21 children. But no, it's
21 to vape.
Yeah. They changed it. Yes, it is. They changed tobacco is changed from 18 to 21.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Don't know laws, I'm afraid. But yeah, no, I think it's actually, if anything, it's a football guy move. Ooh. Because it's improving his focus. Apparently, it didn't help enough because he doesn't even know how to get the play calls inside.
My God.
Unless it was a weed vape. Now, if it was a weed vape,
I would like him more.
I hope set and setting, buddy. Yeah, I don't know.
Top 5 rotation guy.
Sure.
I just think of Dan Campbell getting interviewed during the Packers game. He's his nose is red as shit. He's so cold. He's just like, we're gonna be tough. We're playing for all of it. Don Shula with the dog. Don Jula. With the baby. Just tough football guys. And then Mike McDaniel's just like a skinny grunt. Kenny always says when he sees Mike McDaniels, he thinks of Scotty.
What?
Come on.
But it's just a really funny visual where it's like for 4 seconds he's just like, doing his football shit, and then his gloves is like.
Someone says God, if they just kept it on that for fucking 3 more seconds.
Yelling, angry, waving my hands a lot, specific point of view on things. Cynthia, Jesus died for our sin. Theas, Jesus cried, runaway bride. Also, Tennessee law enforcement's my sit-em. I don't know if you've seen that going around.
Quick segue.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you've seen that going around.
Rob Hurts.
You've not seen this about the Tennessee...
Oh, yeah, the lady.
She, banged basically every...
Got a train run on her.
Oh, yeah. I actually don't know the story. Can someone tell me the story? Because I have no idea. I've seen that everywhere. I have no idea what it means.
Yeah, basically, her face is just all over TikTok.
It's just her... It's her picture, and then it's just a Pornhub image.
Yeah. I mean,
of like her about to get,
basically while she was on the clock, she was just running around like getting with other guys on the police force whenever she had the chance.
Yeah.
Like at every function, like just like quickly going off like at the precinct, doing stuff with her, and like her she's married all in all at the same time.
And her husband said, "It's like he's gonna stand by her." And then you look at the picture of him, and you're like, "Nah, it checks out."
Her husband's gonna stay with her.
That's what he said, or that's what I saw. I saw it online. It must be true.
You think he's like defund the police?
Oh fuck.
All right, best and worst of the wild card weekend bets. Zach, you want to start?
With best?
You
sure, absolutely.
Sweetheart.
Well, y'all liked it until it didn't hit.
Go on.
Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. My best of the weekend would be... probably have to be my player props for the Bengals-Ravens game. It was every single one
Donovan's
of them.
over rushing is...
Well, that was easy, but the Edwards over 27 and a half, Chase over receiving yards. Those were all, great. But yes, I didn't say the props for that one. Worst is obviously Tampa, but anybody who put anything on Tampa, it was in a bad. It doesn't matter how much you tease them, unless you got some crazy way alternative line like up to like plus, 28, and then threw that into like a 10-leg parlay. I'm sure.
Spoiler alert: I like San Francisco this weekend.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Me too.
But if they're up by 2. And Dallas, Brett Maher has to kick like a 49-yarder to win the game, I wouldn't be mad watching him drown on national TV again. Because he 4 straight extra points.
The funniest part was I was actually watching the Manning cast, which I haven't watched the Manning cast all year. This is the first Manning cast I've watched.
Why is that funny?
Because of his reaction to him missing
the
third one and the fourth one.
Someone said that there was a Monday night game. The Jets might have been on it. I don't know. It was someone threw like 3 or 4 picks on the Manning cast, and Peyton was like had the same reactions. And
he gets really upset at bad football.
Yeah, someone tweeted that. He was like, "That's why Peyton could never be a head coach. He literally gets allergic. He's allergic to bad quarterback play."
That's what he said. He's like, "I get pissed when I watch like little leaguers like play quarterback."
Like, why didn't you look off the safety?
Did you guys see like when he was like pissed off at something, and it was like maybe after another extra point,
it was just the fourth one with the
it's
football.
like he's like dropping back.
Yeah, that was after the fourth one. Because after the third one, he was like, "You got to be kidding me!"
Yeah,
he like left the the whole situation.
Yeah.
Best and worst. My worst was probably Jacksonville Chargers under, because once it got out, once Trevor throws 4 picks, the Chargers just have to score on short fields. I mean, you're pretty much fucked. And then once they're down 27-0, it's like, well, they're going to be throwing 80 times.
Well, the overs went undefeated this weekend, didn't
Tampa Bay didn't hit because Brett Maher.
That's right.
Oh my god!
That's awful.
Some sap out there had them all 6 parlayed.
Yeah,
it's rigged.
It's rigged.
Yeah, the guy's literally like
script.
The guy's about to cry on national television.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, it's rigged. He meant to do this." Also, NFL Films releasing the footage of Dak Prescott yelling, "Go for fucking 2."
Yeah,
that's pretty funny.
Yeah, and then the Mannings they were talking about, they were like, "What do you say there?" He's like, "Oh, that's just part of that's the 2-point play call." He said, "Go for it's a friendly 2 or something." They said something like that.
Should we talk about a sit-em being the Eagles cheating scandal?
Yeah, enlighten us, Scotty.
So apparently there's a video out there, and the Eagles are being accused of cheating on kicking extra points because the punter or whoever they have holding the ball for the kicker, for Jake Elliott, has like a little what do you put a ball on before you kick it? Like a tee, yeah, like a golf tee or some shit. And you could literally see the little white piece move right as he kicks it, and then because it was under the ball, and you can see the punter literally pick it up. So there's something there, bro.
It's just extra points, though. Honestly, who gives a shit?
Right, but it's also cheating, and
I know it's technically cheating, but
not my coach of the year.
Who cares?
I mean, it is your coach.
I mean, yeah,
you need it to be.
It needs to be bad.
We've got a lot of money on that.
I'm not convinced that the voters vote at the end of the regular season. Yeah. I'm just not. Because after Burrow won comeback and Chase won Rookie of the Year last year, right before the Super Bowl, I was like, come on.
Well, I mean, Burrow did throw that fucking legendary, stupid game
against the Chiefs.
Against the Chiefs,
that ruined
and then
everything.
Also like the 500. No, it's also the Ravens game that ruined everything.
Oh yeah.
Didn't take into account delivery drivers were playing defense, but it's all right. They never do. They never look at context.
The best, probably the Giants money line. This is what most confident in.
I know. I wish I had the balls to take it. I took +3 instead.
I did have
-120.
So I went down to Holy Grail for the game, and then we went to the new sports book at the Reds, and then we watched the second half of Bengals Ravens in that where we were sitting, where all the picnic tables are.
Yeah.
So that was cool. But when Holy Grail was packed, as you could imagine, and
always is.
Someone walked in during Vikings Giants first quarter, and he looked up and saw 7-0. He's like, "Bro, who scored?" And I'm like, "Kirk Cousins on a sneak." He's like, "No." And I'm like, "Dude, did you have Justin Jefferson first touchdown?" He's like, "Yeah." It's like, he had it. Touchdown. Called down at the 1. He's like, "You ruined my whole weekend, bro."
I was like, "You did by taking that trash bet, you piece of shit."
Yeah. Scotty, your best and worst of Wild Card Weekend?
Yeah, I'm going to say my best is obviously Jacksonville. I got them when they were down 13 to 27 or whatever it was. I took them over and over and over again.
Juicy money line.
Yeah, it was juicy.
What about your worst?
My worst was the teaser because everything else hit. It would have, my worst bet would have also included Jacksonville because, at least I won money on it. But if that would have led to Staley getting fired, I would have called it a worst.
Yeah, need him to stay closer.
Yeah, you're shaking your leg and your jacket's moving. And it's picking up on. You're good.
Okay. Let's get into Boardwalk. So last week we had 6 picks. How many picks do you want to do? Nathan sent me 6 picks. Nathan sent me a pick for every game +2, a bonus, and a lock. So that's what I'm going with. So 6 picks. We had 6 last week.
We're just looking at the lines as they are right now, right? Or from what you wrote them down.
Yeah, I wrote them down. I think the Bills.
Because you never sent them in the.
I know. I think the Bills Bengals is 49.5 right now, and when Nathan sent them to me is when I wrote them down, and it was 49.
Yeah.
So it's 49 there. But everything else he sent me
looks about the
same.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have a 2.5 game lead on Scotty, a 4 game lead over Zack, and Nathan is going to give 18 picks this week to catch up. He has sent 11, and he will send the other 7
Oh, God.
later tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. It's bad. All right, we'll start. Jacksonville, Kansas City. Kansas City laying 9. Totals 52.5. Scotty.
53 now.
I like Jacksonville +9.
Chiefs don't cover big numbers.
I do. You know what? I think Jacksonville is loose now. There's what do we got to learn or lose? A lot to learn. I'll have a lot to learn if the fucking Chiefs cover -9. But yeah,
this is my bonus.
They're rolling. So I like it. +9.
It's my bonus. And then for the game itself, I have the first half under 26.5. First half under 26.5. Nathan has the under 52.5. Zach.
Well, I'd like the under 53, but
make it 53.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna zig the zag here. We had all overs last week. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go under in this game. I think that Jacksonville has used up all their mojo. The miracle win to secure a playoff spot, and then the miracle comeback. I don't think they've got much gas left in the tank. But like we said, Chiefs don't cover a big spread, so I'll just go with the safe bet, saying that Chiefs win, and Jacksonville doesn't contribute much to the spread.
Okay.
Or the point total.
All right. Take us into the next game.
Okay, next game. This is the Giants-Eagles, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Eagles by 7.5.
Yep.
48.
48 totals at 48. I'm going to take the over 48.
I'm also on that.
Yeah.
Way to zig.
Well, the reason
I'm just kidding.
The reason why is that I think the Giants' defense showed that you can score on them. For a while there, it was very back and forth, especially at the beginning. You might want to go for first half over if the game script's going to stay the same. Jalen Hurts being fresh, and I think this this offense or this team in general is going to benefit from the bye week. The whole rust versus rest thing. If you look at
Russ versus
Russ. Let me get here. Let me go. I got to pull it up real quick. I'm pretty sure if you go back and look at the Eagles bye week and their performance when they came out, go ahead and go into your guys.
Nathan has the Giants plus 7.5. Scotty.
I also no. You know what I have? You want to know what I fucking have here? I need to.
Yeah, you don't have it right now.
No, I do. It's the Giants over 19.5 total.
Oh, reliable.
Why doesn't it have their bye week on?
Dude, that has hit in like most games for the Giants. So take that to your stat guy.
Another over I'm on is the Bills and Bengals. The Bills laying 5.5 in Orchard Park. Total's 49. I have the over. I think the snow's not going to come in. That forecast has been changing a lot. Scotty, you have the under. Little crossfire.
A lot of points. I think that everyone is like drunk from last weekend, and yeah, these are two fun teams, and they all expect the vibe to be the same. As far as like that Monday night game that was canceled, but I think that it's just people might be a little bit more bored than they
for me
are expecting to be.
I really like corn, but the Bills' defense didn't look that impressive against Skylar Thompson. And on the other side, you have the Bills' offense, which is dynamic. And the Bengals' pass defense is led by Eli Apple. And Trey Flowers is doubtful now. So you're left with two rookies in Dax Hill, Cam Taylor-Britt, slot corner and Mike Hilton. But for those outside guys like Davis and Diggs, could spell trouble. So I like over. Zack?
What I was going to say about the Eagles, bye week 7 come out, they dropped 35 points on the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, thank God.
Defense.
Thank God that
Nathan has the Bengals first half plus 3.5, which is risky considering there's rumors that DeMar Hamlin's probably going to lead them out of the tunnel.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Buffalo minus 5.5 for me here. I'd take them.
Yeah,
you're so done,
I'd take them
Shelby.
minus 10 in this game. And that's not personal.
That's
no
not
plate
personal.
that says who day.
It's not personal. I think that I don't know. The Bengals' offensive line woes are significant, especially coming up against this defensive front that is stout.
Who is on it that makes it stout?
Well, I missed the pick.
Because
Ed Oliver?
It hasn't been good.
What are you talking about?
It's been 29th in pass rush since Von Miller's been hurt.
Okay. Well, doesn't matter. Don't care.
Cowboys, Niners.
I'll be laughing all the way to the bank.
Cowboys, Niners. I spoiled it earlier.
What was the pick?
Minus 5.5.
Minus 5.5. He said he would take it up to 10.
Fuck. Jesus.
Dallas, Niners. This is like back in the 90s matchup.
Yeah.
At Old Candlestick. Spoiler alert, I already did it earlier. So San Francisco minus 4 for me. For Nathan as well.
Oh, it got down to 3.
I know.
It's back to 4.
Is it? Yeah, I'll take. What's the team total over for?
I got it. All right. Team total for whom?
San Francisco or
San
Dallas?
Francisco is 25.5. Dallas 20.5.
Give me the over for Dallas. No.
It's all right. He's just gonna go back and change it when we get the lock,
Zach,
anyways.
what's your pick? 'Cause
The over 25.5 for San Francisco.
Crossfire. I was actually gonna go under 25.5 for San Francisco.
Ooh.
Team total. I like this game to be low scoring. Down in the mud,
under is my bonus.
Down in the mud, bro. Yeah, I like that too. I probably should take that. That will probably be.
I don't want to crossfire Zach. I'm changing.
Okay.
I forgot Dan Quinn. Dan
my
Quinn
God.
is a G. You know what I like? The under.
Guys.
Everything.
Okay, so the under 46.5. That is my bonus. That is Nathan's lock.
4 big
Nathan
guys.
also is on over Bengals Bills 49. So all of my picks are done, and we're left with Zach and Scotty now has to pick 2 picks out of the 4 games for his bonus and lock. So we'll be here forever. Zach, if you have a bonus and lock,
that's not nice.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I do. I do like the Giants plus 7.5 as my bonus.
Okay.
I think this is going to be a close game. Not as this wasn't my pick for the game because I don't like it as much as I like.
Divisional dog.
Yeah. Old D-Dog. D-Dub Dog.
Your lock?
And then my lock, my lock's going to be the under in the Cowboys 49ers game, 46.5.
Oh, everyone on the under.
Yep.
Love it. All right, Scotty, a bonus and lock. Okay, I'll give you a little more time. Here's 7 of Nathan's. Here's 5 of Nathan's props.
He's like, no, I'm ready, and he's like 10,000 miles away from the mic.
Nathan has 5 props. He has to give 7 more. Here are the 5 that he's going with right now.
Holy shit!
They're all overs.
Oh, cool.
Chris Jones over a half sack. Saquon over 15.5 rushing attempts. Mixon over 48.5 rushing yards. George Kittle over 49.5 receiving yards. And Pat Mahomes over 24.5 rushing yards. And if you like any of those picks, just know they're probably not available. They're probably 8 yards off from whatever book Nathan has magically. Yeah. Scotty, bonus and lock.
All right, here's my bonus and my lock. I'm going to take 2 spreads at the first half. Don't know them. I'm taking them no matter what they are.
Okay.
San Francisco will cover the spread at halftime. Whatever that first half spread is.
I believe it's probably 3, but...
Look it up. I can't.
First half spread for San Francisco. First half.
Yeah. The first half spread, 2.5. All right.
2.5. Give me that, and then I'm taking the Bills first half spread.
All right, minus 3.5, with a crossfire with Nathan. So probably a good bet.
It's minus 127 for that. Beautiful.
All right. So time to build a sweetheart teaser. I'm in our book.
We are finally not undefeated, and now I'm like scared to build one now.
I already have one.
Okay.
Scotty, you're giving 2 picks again?
I guess, yeah.
I'll start.
Did all my legs hit?
Yeah.
Was my leg the one that lost?
No, mine was.
Okay, I'll start. The Bills. Plus
Easy.
7.5.
Easy money. I take a minus 10.
I'm trying to log into the book.
I take a plus 10.
I can see that.
Yeah. All right, Zach.
The Chiefs.
Chiefs would be plus 4.
Plus 4. Never mind. I don't like that. Giants plus 20.5.
Okay.
Don't do it. Nope. I'm changing it. Change it.
The sweetheart teaser's just.
No. I know, but I want to change it because I have a better idea.
Okay.
whatever the over is going to be in the Dallas 49ers game.
33.5.
Beautiful.
Even though we're all on the under.
Yep.
Yeah. Why don't we take the under 59.5?
Nope.
All right. It's just.
Nope.
It's 33.5.
Yep.
Over Cowboys Niners.
Yep.
Scotty, 2 legs.
All right. First one's going to be the Giants plus Philly. No. I hate both of those.
Oh my God! Someone put the fucking Niners in it.
Yeah, Niners plus 9.5.
God. Plus
I
9.
also like Dallas.
I figured that would be one of
17.5.
his 2. I didn't want to take it from since he had 2. That was more of an obvious one.
All right, you have one more.
Oh sure, that's why.
We'll never know.
Over 39.5 Jaguars Chiefs.
We have over 40 on our book.
Oh no!
Let's do it.
No, our book is 39.5 right now.
I'm on it right now.
I'm on it. It says 39.5.
But I'm also on it.
But I am on it.
I know. I just had to refresh.
Oh, okay.
So it was over 39, Jacksonville, KC, Bills plus 7.5, Niners plus 9, and Dallas, San Fran over 33.5.
Juicy.
Over,
Don't look at me like that, you piece of shit. Don't do it.
It is juicy. Bills spread, Niners spread, Niners, Cowboys over, Jags, Chiefs over.
Here's the problem last week is because I went soft and I only took 26 to win 20. This week I want 52.
Okay, I do as well.
52.
I've always done 50.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
52
been my
to win
savior.
40.
$104.
Oh my God.
On it.
This is how we cleanse the abortion.
Yeah, I realized after the game Monday night, I'm like, I had Tampa to win the NFC, didn't I? Sure did. From like August or whatever, like the day after we got the book.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, it's locked in.
Oh, there's one thing I wanted to do if we had time. Do we have time, right?
Yeah.
We're good? Okay. So, after Scotty and I go see Ant-Man.
And Shelby.
Thank you, Jesus.
We got to see if there's a seat next to us.
Oh, here we go.
We already bought our seats. We can look. That's fine. So...
God, Shelby making us
and after Friday, so that weekend I have a 4-day weekend. I'm off Friday because there's a teacher in service day I don't have to do, and then Monday is President's Day, so I don't have to go on a Monday. And Jen has to work that weekend, and this is after football's done, so there's no more football. Where's Zack gonna go? I'm gonna go somewhere.
When's Zack's
out of state. I'm going to go somewhere. Solo walkabout or whatever. I don't know.
I thought you were inviting us somewhere.
Oh. No, because
how about you just wait till that Thursday and go to Cleveland with
you have high school stuff to do that weekend, I'm sure.
But Scotty, he can't wait till Thursday to go to Cleveland with you because Jenna's working that weekend and he has a 4-day weekend.
And Friday I'm seeing Ant-Man with Reed. We already have our tickets for that.
So you're going
after the movie on Friday.
To go after the movie Friday.
Yeah. Where am I going?
I kind of want to go.
Oh.
I mean, I could probably swing some things where I could get out. And obviously, that's the first non-NFL Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean, not counting the Pro Bowl.
That's what I'm saying. I need a distraction from the depression. Absolutely. Yes. No.
Did I need to invite myself too?
No. If I just figured you guys always have stuff
inviting yourself places sucks.
No. If you guys, I just figured you guys would be busy because it's a whole ass weekend to go.
I don't do shit. Bro.
What about?
This is a month in advance.
Yeah.
I've already booked the rental car, so I'm going somewhere.
Have you really?
Yeah.
What?
I'm going somewhere. Yeah.
Why?
Because I know I'm going.
Okay?
What? Yeah.
Are you okay?
Zach's gonna. Jenna's working. She's actually dead.
This is my last trip ever.
Yeah,
Where am I going?
It's like the lie is on the way. The shovel, all the my murder kit. It's on. It's in the mail.
What I guess I was asking was what is your max amount you would drive to a place?
Probably no more than 10 hours. Because I was.
What about Asheville, North Carolina?
I know. I just went there last year.
About Nashville.
Just went there last year, but I could go. I could be talking to going again.
You did.
I was thinking Savannah. Or Charleston. Or Wilmington. Somewhere warm on the coast.
Warm on the coast.
I like Charleston just because Fort Sumter's fucking dope, and Catherine's family lives there.
Shelby's going to repeat that one too.
Familiar.
What'd you say?
I thought Shelby was going to repeat that one too, just because you had repeated the two things there.
So
warm on the coast.
Yeah. So where's the spot?
Where's the spot?
Would be if we went to some college basketball town that's not blue blood, but if we go to Wilmington, go to UNC Wilmington game,
Dude,
and just
it would be cool if we lived
$100 on the game and just went to we're freaking these people is we go in there, it's there's 50 people in there, nobody's there for the game, and we're just freaking out because we have money on the game, and people are just what the fuck are these, what's going on here? Something like that. I don't know. I think it'd be cool.
City's 10 hours from Lebanon, Ohio.
It doesn't have to be 10 hours away. It's
no, it's giving you starts at 10 hours. It's you sorted it highest to lowest.
Okay, that's cool.
Charleston, South Carolina is 9 hours 52 minutes. So good call.
Made that drive.
You've already been
to Charleston? Yeah, Blake got married in Charleston.
On a cruise?
No.
Okay.
On a golf course, but you could see Fort Sumter across the bay.
I went
really
to
cool.
a wedding on a cruise ship in Charleston. You could see Fort Sumter.
New Orleans?
Not 10
too far.
Hours. Yeah.
Too far. Okay.
Too far. Too far.
Don't want to get political. DC.
Why don't we go Rhode Island?
Ooh.
Rhode Island or Boston?
Rhode Island or Boston's
Boston would be cool. It's just my idea
want it to
was
be warm.
Right. It's fucking February.
Hell.
Yeah. Going to Salem would be dope, but not right now.
Yeah. It's basically giving you Charleston, South Carolina, Huntington
Maine.
Beach,
Mm-hmm. Wilmington. That's on the coast.
Wilmington, what? Delaware?
North Carolina.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to go to fucking Delaware, home of Joe Biden.
You could probably go to his garage and uncover all those secrets.
No, those are on Epstein's Island. It's too far.
Yeah,
not a 10-hour drive or less.
Too far.
No,
I mean honestly, Zach, you really only have Charleston if you want to go.
Yeah, seriously, or like Virginia Beach.
Yeah. Somewhere in Virginia, we could go to the historical tribe.
North Carolina.
We could go to Colonial Williamsburg. I wouldn't mind going there. I haven't been there in like 4 years.
Alliance, North Carolina, is popping up as a sport.
Are we hanging out next weekend for the AFC Championship?
If the Bengals aren't in it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
They won't be. It's all right. It'll be great.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Is that our show?
That's our show.
Okay.
We didn't figure out where. We didn't tell Zach where he's going.
I am in a blender about where you're going.
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
We have a whole month, though.
We could decide. We can lock it down by the next podcast.
But that's awesome. You already have the rental car.
Yeah. All right. That's our show.
Julia Rob Hurts.
All right. Here we go. There's a little place where the sun sleeps late and pulls himself a shot of tequila. It's a little place called Pleasure Island. That's where I'd like to feel ya. It's easy to find just beyond the last wave. Dolphins and whales are up mating. Sail all day and all night and then take a hard ride. That's where I'll be awaiting. Pleasure Island, island of pleasure. No need to stop and think. Pleasure Island, a beautiful treasure. Come on down and have a drink.